Funny Navy story time. Let's talk about an instance in which, when the speaker asks, "Are there any questions?" the answer should be no. Shall we? Now, when I was stationed in Sasebo, Japan, it was kind of a farming community, not a lot to do, so we usually went to the close-by city of Fukuoka, enjoy a weekend of depravity, and then come back. Most people understood when you did go to Fukuoka, you were on your best behavior because jurisdiction was a little fuzzy and you really didn't want to get popped by the local police. However, there was an instance in which an all-hands call was initiated when someone got in a skosh bit of trouble. If you're unfamiliar with how an all-hands call works, everyone gets shuttled to a singular location where we're all addressed as one because something has happened in which we all need to be put on blast. But at this base, the only building that could hold all of us was the chapel, which was helpful because it also had an overhead projector. So there we are one Tuesday afternoon watching a PowerPoint presentation on liberty and how we should always have a buddy with us to take care of us in case something went awry. And for the most part, it was a normal, be responsible, be respectful because you're an ambassador to the United States, don't get caught with your ass hanging out. Because there was an individual who did exactly that. Apparently, there was an individual who, after going to Fukuoka and patronizing the drinking establishments, getting slightly schnockered, went looking for a head because he had to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. And not finding one out behind the bar, he instead had found a number of barrels. He flipped the top off, dropped trowel, hopped on top, and who happened to round the corner but a number of Japanese police officers. And if you know anything about Japanese culture, their rice wine is sacred, holy, and basically worshipped by their society. And here he is, defiling it in one of the worst ways possible. But just imagine for a second if you're in an all-hands call watching a PowerPoint presentation that the CO is reading for you, and you all have the mentality of 12-year-old boys, and a slide pops up that says, "Don't defecate in sake barrels." To say that we fell apart laughing is an understatement, to the point in which the XO had to get up and yell at us, which didn't really help because we're still snickering. But it went one step further when the CO asked if there were any questions. And if I recall, there was a number of normal, like, is this going to affect our liberty? Is that guy getting in trouble? How bad is it? But then one of our guys raised his hand and CO called on him and he did what he was supposed to, introduced himself, and he said, "Sir, I just got a real easy question. What does defecating mean?" And again, we're all trying to be super straight-faced, and military Barry just went out the window because we are laughing our asses off in front of the CO, the XO, and the chaplain behind us as he's standing in front of a PowerPoint slide, "Don't defecate in sake barrels." And as we're falling apart laughing in front of the CO, he goes, Jay, just don't shit in sake barrels." And there's the chaplain behind us, about to pop a capillary. His face was so red. To this day, I don't know if the dude who asked the question was serious, but it still goes down as the funniest all-hands calls I've ever been a part of. What stories like this do you have? Comment below, and don't forget to go and check out my Discord where you yourself can tell all of your funny military story times. And as always, have a nice day.